Hey guys, in today's video I'll be showing you how to make your own nail water slide decals. All you need is some water decal paper. You can either have some white or you can have some transparent. But today's tutorial will be based on the white decal paper. I got mine on eBay, the white decal paper. The transparent paper I did get on AliExpress. They're not very expensive, so that's very nice. The next thing you need is a spray that will protect from oxidation and will protect and fix paint on surfaces. So this one is actually used for acrylics and actual paints, but you need this to secure the print on the paper. So this is the one I got. I did a lot of research. This is apparently very, very good. So I do really recommend. And then the last thing you need is a computer and a printer. So what I've done is I opened up a Word document and I just found pictures that I want on my nails and I put them on here. The problem here is I don't know how big the nail will be. So that's just based on you and just figuring it out basically. You can get pre-made forms, but they cost a lot of money. So I figured out the easiest way and the cheapest way is just to upload a picture. It's just a try and error. So yeah, so this is the pictures I got. A few Christmassy ones, a few flower ones, some snake print and some marble. And all I did was go online, search the picture I wanted. I often use snake flake background or pattern or snake pattern. And I found the image I want, I copy image, and then in my Word document I would just paste it. So this is what it looks like, and you're gonna print this file onto your water decal paper. Right, so this is the sheet printed out. I will be going outside to spray it with this, just because it leaves a crazy sticky layer, which is very hard to rub off furniture or just anything. So make sure that if you're doing this at home, you're doing it in a safe area and it's all covered so that you don't get anything ruined. Right, so I am outside right now in the garden. I'm just going to quickly spray this off camera. So on the bottle it says that after you spray it, you've got to leave it for 15 minutes to dry and then handle it after 2 hours. So that's exactly what I'll do. I'll catch up with you guys in 2 hours and I'll show you how I use these on my nails. I'm back. I said I'll be gone for 2 hours. However, by the time the 2-3 hours have gone by, it became dark outside. So I decided to wait till the next day to film it. But it is now completely dry. So we can start making our nails with these. So what I've firstly done is I prepped my nails and I painted them white. I just want to make sure that the colours pop as much as possible from the water decals. And the next thing you need is also a whole pot of water. And you need a pair of scissors. You also need a pair of tweezers. And lastly, you also need a base coat. So the first thing I'm going to do is just cut up each slice of pattern. It's just to make it easier later when picking the design. Right, so you've got them all cut up. I think in today's video I'll be trying out the snake skin. I think I'll try this marble just because it's more vibrant rather than that one. There's 2 more I want to try. I think I'll try the Gucci pattern. And well, the 4th one will be a surprise. So what you want to now do is measure out how much you need to cut of the design. So for example, I cut that much. Obviously it is slightly too big, I believe. But of course it's better to be bigger than smaller. So just now I just cut out all the white parts. And this is when your water will come into play and your base coat. So what I do is I stick the water decals on with base coat. So what I do is coat the nail with base coat. That will act as our glue. Right, once that is on, with your water, what you want to do is place the design into the water. Let that soak for a few seconds. You don't want to leave it in the water for too long because then the design starts to soak and starts to fall deep down into the water, which will make it very hard to fish out. But yeah, so after a few seconds, with your tweezers, you want to take it out of the water. So move the water out the way. And now, the design should just, oh, see? It's coming straight off the white. As we can see, so what you want to do now is take it off and place it on the nail. Alright? So what you can start doing is with your fingers, start patting it down and placing it where you want it to be. Making sure all the dents are gone and out of the way. So now, when you're happy with your design and you're happy with how you've placed it, put it under the lamp for 30 to 60 seconds, depending on your base coat. So that is what it looks like out of the lamp. So once it's out, you want to get a nail file and you want to start filing out the edges, the excess foil. And here is our nail after all the filing and shaping. So once that's done, you want to get a top coat and coat the whole nail with the top coat. Now let's repeat the same step with the pink marble. So same thing applies, you put the pink nail decal into the water. Once it's soaked enough, take it out and do the same thing you've done with the snake skin. It should literally start sliding off with your fingers, as you can see. It's just sliding right off. Can you see? Very easy. So, now what you want to do is apply it just like we did with the snake skin. Straight over the nail. And using your fingers, just start patting it down and getting rid of all the bubbles, all the creases as much as you can. It will never be 100% perfect. However, the more times you do this, the better you will get at it. As you can see, I'm just trying to iron out all the creases right now from the nail. With a design like this, it is much harder, much more visible compared to the snake skin. Once you're done, put in the lamp and then start filing down the edges. So the next nail we'll be doing is the gooch one. So same thing, put it in the water, wait for it to sit for a minute. I just wanted to add that you don't always have to use a base coat. Once you apply a colour, it's very sticky as it is, so you can skip the base coat. You could just put it straight onto the nail. You just have to be a bit more cautious when filing around because it's not full on stuck down yet. And then just same process, apply the top coat and put it in the lamp once it's done. If you need some help, you can always use a cuticle pusher to help you get rid of all the creases if your fingers are not doing the job. Alright, I think I'm pretty satisfied with that. So for example, this one does not have a base coat. Now I'll just show you how that works. Even though it has no base coat, it still has a sticky layer. See, I'm pushing it with my finger, it's not moving. So you should have no problem with filing the sides. Just make sure you're very gentle, you don't want to go really hard on it. And even though it's filed, it's still obviously not actually cured on anything, so you can still push it down if there's any areas you're unhappy with. Push it down, make it all nice and smooth. Oh, I love this one. This one is cute. Alright, so once you're satisfied, as usual, just put your top coat on. And lastly, I decided to use this Christmassy themed nail decal. I'm not too sure if it's actually going to look the nicest, but we'll have to give it a try. Same thing, in the water it goes. Wait a few seconds for it to soak up the water. See what I did just there? Don't do what I just did. Don't push it in. Right, so this is what this one looks like. I actually quite like it. I was worried that I was not going to be a fan. But once again, same thing applies. Start applying your top coat and put in the lamp. Right, so these are all the nails we just did from our water nail decals. I think they've come out amazing. Let me know which one is your favourite down below. I am quite distraught between the Gucci one and the snake one, to be honest. I was worried this one wasn't going to be as nice as it is. Very nice and Christmassy. Love it. Yeah, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you were able to learn something in today's video and that it helps you guys out a lot. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.